Naira was always silent. The world never spoke for her, and she did not speak to the world. People look at him, but no one answers the questions in his eyes. She worked in a small bakery, where she quietly decorated cakes and spent all her time in solitude. Ayan, more than a musician, was like a soul that was lost. He had lost his family in an accident and had cut off all ties from life since then. For him, music was his only companion, but that too is no longer with him. He would play the guitar alone, sometimes lost in his melodies, but there was no one to listen. One day Ayan came to the bakery where Naira worked. His eyes fell on Naira, but for the first time his eyes stayed on someone for so long. Naira smiled at him and then quietly went about her work. Ian didn't know why, but there was something about this girl, a strange stillness that drew him. Over the next few weeks, Ian began frequenting the bakery. He tries to talk to Naira, but he doesn't understand that Naira is mute and deaf. Then one day when he tried to talk to Naira and Naira pointed her hand at him, he understood the truth. For the first time, Ian tried to understand someone without a voice. He realized that the silence in Naira's eyes was also his silence. One day, he came to the bakery with his guitar and started playing in front of Naira. Naira began to feel the music, watching her fingers tap the strings. She felt those guitar notes descending into her soul. Even though she couldn't hear them, she could feel them. Ayan starts talking to Naira with the help of music. The silence of the two allowed each other to speak, without words. Naira sees Ayan's music and communicates with his eyes. Ayan starts reading everything in Naira's eyes that she has never been able to say to anyone. Gradually, Ayan realizes that his silent love for Naira is becoming his greatest strength. Both of their lives were full of pain and suffering, but they began to understand this pain with each other. Ayan started making music again, but now that music was the music of Naira's silence. One night when Ian plays his last music for Naira, he holds her in his arms and sees tears in her eyes for the first time. There was love in Naira's silence, and there was pain in that love. But that pain was so beautiful that there was no need for words between the two. Finally, Ayan wrote a song that was just for Naira. Naira smiled hearing that song. There were tears in her eyes, but those tears were of happiness. Both felt the silent love of each other, and that love was beyond this world where words become meaningless.